Hello and welcome to a brand new Cornfed review. Today we are reviewing Didi. Make sure you wait till the end of the video to see some of the film's posters. A lot of them are really cool, and also some neat trivia I'll show you. Didi released this month, August 16th, 2024, and it is Sean Wang's directorial debut. However, Sean Wang already has an Oscar nomination under his belt with his short film, Nai Nai and Waipow. Didi is a coming-of-age story starring Isaac Wang, Joan Chen, and Shirley Chen. Didi, to me, was the okayest movie of all time. It was nothing great, but it definitely wasn't bad. The best way I was able to compartmentalize it in my brain, now stick with me on this, it reminded me a lot of Goodfellas. Yes, I know, just hold on. Goodfellas was a movie, in my opinion, that didn't have a point to it in the best way possible. Same with Wolf of Wall Street. You are watching a story play out. There's no like, we're trying to get the 10 Infinity Stones, or we need to pass this test. No, it's just you're watching someone's life play out, and I love those type of movies. Goodfellas did that. You're just watching these events happen to this guy. Same with Wolf of Wall Street. You're seeing how he's growing and what he's doing and this and that. You're watching a character's life play out, which I am all in for. And this is kind of what you expect with a coming-of-age story. And for that being what it is, I thought it did it really well. Like, we watched the story play out, and it was not the most interesting thing in the world. I don't want to say it was slow because, again, you're just watching someone's life play out. So I don't want to say it was slow, but there were points where it was a little slower. Chris Wang, our main character, he's in middle school, and it is 2008. So it's almost like a period piece, but they do such a great job of portraying that it is in 2008. You're seeing Paramore posters. They're on MySpace, Facebook, AOL, Messenger. They did a really good job of making you feel like you are in that time frame. During 2008, I was in middle school as well, so I was really kind of getting that nostalgia hit. And they hit it really well. Like those moments of like, oh man, I want to message this girl, but let me delete it. Or, oh, let me look at this girl's profile that I've never talked to before. What music does she like? Okay, bet. I'm going to put that on my playlist, get familiar with it. There was this one scene that I literally did bar for bar. I was in middle school. I think I was in 7th grade. There was a girl that I really liked. Her name was Amanda Pavier. Shout out Amanda Pavier. Hit me up, I'm doing stuff. You feel me? Look at me. She really made it well known that she liked Fall Out Boy, right? And I liked Fall Out Boy as much as the next guy. I liked the main song. So I told my brother, hey, I begged my mom for $1.29 so I can buy the Fall Out Boy ringtone on my little flip phone. I bought the ringtone. I did a ton of chores. I bought the ringtone, and I told my brother, yo, call me at exactly 12:30. That's right before period ends, right before we go to lunch. Call me at this time. I'm gonna put my ringer on 10, bro. So that way she sits right next to me. She's gonna hear the Fall Out Boy song come on. I'm like, shit, my bad. And then hopefully to God, she talks to me and says, oh my God, I love that band. It never happened really, but that's besides the point. They did that same exact scene in the movie. I'm like, bro, how many people did this? Like, he goes, he has a ring, he looks at her MySpace, in her profile, there's a song that she likes. It's her profile song, whatever, for those of you who are familiar with MySpace. And he makes it his ringtone, and he has his friend call him when he's right next to her. I thought that was pretty funny. There's like little moments like that I feel like we can all kind of relate to. At least I can. But yeah, they did a great job with the period piece vibe. I really felt like I was in 2008. Continuing on that thing of, there are a lot of moments, especially as a younger boy, that you can kind of relate to. There's moments when he's in friend groups with friends that are fake or mistreat him or don't respect him, and he feels uncomfortable about it, not sure about it, but these are his only friends. They get him into trouble and this and that. At one point, his friend kind of ditches him for these two girls, and he starts to realize these guys are kind of assholes. So one thing leads to the other, and he meets another group of friends, a group of skaters, and he tells them, hey, I'm a photographer, I can record you videos and that. They're all buddy with him. He found his new home, and then he messes up a camera shot, and he disrespects his mom in front of his friends, and his friends aren't really rocking with him anymore, and they drop him too. So you feel that loneliness that a lot of us felt during those middle school years, and that film does that really well. I think that a lot of these relatable moments are really some of this film's strong points. He's kind of left alone, and in the middle of all that, this girl that he really wanted to talk to, the girl that he did the ringtone thing for, he talks to her. They get alone in this park, and they're talking about, BS. Finally, she gets fed up, and she's like, have you ever played the nervous game? Which we've all played, which is scary as hell for someone like me who gets, like, I'm not that cool, man. I didn't have the swag when I was younger. When a girl's like, hey, you want to play the nervous game? Does this make you nervous? Does this make you nervous? Does this make you nervous? And you can tell that he's freaking out. And he's like, yes. And she's like, oh, what? He's like, yes, it's making me nervous. And it's just a really awkward scene, but dude, he was nervous, and we can all kind of feel that. Those relatable moments hit hard, especially for those kind of middle school years, and this film did it really, really well. You are seeing this character deal with all these aspects of life, which again are relatable. Friends that aren't really your friends, things not really working out with the girl, that it's your fault, you're beating yourself up for it. They're really heavy on the family aspect. He doesn't get along with his sister at all. He's really disrespectful towards his mom. And throughout the film, they mend that. And that's a really beautiful, stronger part of the movie. To be honest, like I said in the beginning, there are not any amazingly strong moments. This, like, again, I feel like I was watching something. That's it. I just watched a movie. Nothing really, I wasn't really moved or touched by really anything. I felt like I've seen a lot of this kind of stuff before, but it was, I will say, it was an enjoyable experience. There were no high moments, and there were no low moments like, oh, I didn't roll my eyes, I didn't like, what is this bullshit? Like, it was just, like I said, the most okayest movie of all time. There were little things, like, I've never seen mid-90s, but I've seen this clip everywhere where this kid's like,
shut the fuck up! Hey, you shut up! Shut the fuck up! Shut up! Shut up!
I feel like they copied that scene. I don't want to say they copied it, but there was a scene literally exactly like that where he freaks out on his mom and he's like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. So that was kind of weird, but I've never seen mid-90s, so I can't really directly say if it was copying. I'd say one of the stronger points of this movie, again, is the mother and son relationship that they have. The mother, Joan Chen, the actress, and she does an amazing job. She is one of the center points of this movie that I kind of gravitated towards her heavy. The dad is just not present. So it's just the mom taking care of her daughter, her son, and her mother-in-law, which is, you know, her husband's mom, who's kind of like just really, you know, classic Asian mom. Like, no, you don't need to, you can't be doing that. He's gonna get sick. You gotta da. She's like on top of her all the time to where she hits her breaking point, and she just has so much stress. And still, she's like an aspiring painter, bro. It like melted my heart. She's like drawing these beautiful paintings. She brings it to her son. She's like, what do you think? I'm going to enter it into this contest. And he's like, whatever, mom, I look ugly in that. And then he just continues on his computer, and it's like, those little moments kind of broke my heart. When he's yelling at her in the car, he's like, you were always a failed painter, you're a waste of time, like all this crazy shit. And it, like, those little moments fucked me up. And then she submitted her painting to the contest, and they didn't accept it. Like, the mom really kind of held it together in this moment after the kid blows up on her, where they have this heart-to-heart and say, hey, my dream was an aspiring painter. That's all I ever wanted to do. I had all these dreams of maybe moving to New York and selling my paintings, but I had you, and I got to see you and your sister grow up, and that is now my dream. You are my dream. And that was the part, ooh, that part almost got me. Okay, maybe I'll take it back a little bit. There was some sentimental moments, but it's because of the mom. She does so well, and they really build up really well of you feeling for her. And pitying her in a sense, because she doesn't ask for anything. She just is giving love and trying her best and still following her dreams. And she has, you know, her stepmom and her kids fighting. It's just, you know, so that really pulled me. And that was a really good aspect of the movie as well. With those being said, they had some good points. They had some good moments. You're watching a character's life kind of play out, watching these events happen and seeing where, you know, his decisions lead him. There are good moments with the mom, him and his sister, watching him figure out this thing with this girl. There's moments where you're kind of rooting for him, like, come on, bro, just kiss her, bro. Like, you know, there's moments like that. And it's a very kind of, like I said, just flat, midline, enjoyable movie. It's not bad. It's not really good. It's just okay. And that's not a bad thing. These coming-of-age movies, they're not always this spectacle. Sometimes you can just sit back, relax, and enjoy a movie. Enjoy someone else's life play out. Watch someone else's bad decisions or good decisions. Root for somebody, you know? But for those reasons alone, I'm giving this movie a 5 out of 10. What did you think of this movie? Did you see it? Will you see it? Do you plan to watch it? Let me know in the comments. When it comes out on streaming, go check it out on streaming. Support this guy. This is his directorial debut. Go support the movie. It might be your kind of taste. If you like those very chill movies, nothing crazy's going on, no crazy, your heart rate's not going to go up. If you like those kind of movies, you can just sit back, relax, kind of just watch it. Go check it out when it comes out on streaming. It is not a bad movie. Go check out my my Cornfed field trips dropping tomorrow, where I go check this movie out. I go to the Zia record store as well, and I get this really cool popcorn bucket. I don't know if you can see it in my setup or not. I don't know. But, yeah, go check that out. You stayed this far. It's only fair that we do some Didi Trivia, let's go. Did you know when Didi mentions he makes videos, his mother Chung Sing refers to him as her little Ang Lee? Joan Chen, the actress who plays Chung Sing, co-starred in Lust Caution, which Lee directed. Did you know Ryan Higa's How to Be a Ninja can be seen in the recommended videos when Chris is watching YouTube? If y'all grew up in that early YouTube era, you know exactly what that video is and you know exactly who Ryan Higa is. Did you know? Earlier in the film, one of the skater boys jokes that Chris will be the next Spike Jonze. Spike Jonze voices the dead squirrel during Chris's hallucination. Did you know? Pertaining to the title of this film, Didi means younger brother in Chinese. Before we head out, I want to show you some really cool posters from the film Didi. But before that, if you like this video, give me a like, please, bruh. Subscribe and do a little comment. This review was asked. This review was pretty good. This review was okay, just like the movie. Let me know. How can I improve? Did you enjoy it? What should I review next? Let me know. Now for some of the film's posters. The last two are my favorite because the second to last do a really good job of showing kind of, you know, capturing the film's essence. And then the last one is just a really, really cool piece of art. So go check it out.